For a nervous state, there's a fair bit riding on the success of Reset Hotel Quarantine, which is preparing to accept return travellers.
But this will be done as safely as possible. But we all have to acknowledge that there's no quarantine system that can be built with zero risk.
This time, police will be front and centre and the ADF will be assisting. And a new agency, COVID-19 Quarantine Victoria, will run the entire operation. Corrections Commissioner Emma Cassar is in charge and will report directly to Police Minister Lisa Neville, who remains coy on why police weren't used in the first place.
Let's leave it to the Board of Inquiry, other than to say every time I've asked Victoria Police to stand up during this COVID period, they have never said no.
Return travellers will fork out around $3,000 each and won't be allowed to leave their room, even for exercise or fresh air breaks, unless they have a health or mental health reason. All staff will work exclusively for the program.
No moonlighting, no second jobs, no subcontracting of a subcontract, because there are no subcontracts. It's all direct and obvious and clear.
Workers will be tested daily and people they live with will also be swabbed.
The government cannot afford to get it wrong this time.
On the day the new program was announced, there's been further criticism of the old troubled system. Councillor Sisting has told the Hotel Quarantine Inquiry the public health team was shut out of the program's setup. DHHS was a mess and that the Police Minister Lisa Neville could have pushed back against the use of private security. To say there's a lot at stake on the Reset Hotel program is an understatement, both of Victoria's COVID-free status and the Premier's political success. The government is now recruiting resident support officers with experience in customer service and security, with a qualification in security considered advantageous. And the Premier has announced the department that oversaw the botched program, the Department of Health and Human Services, is being split in two. One department will look after health, mental health and ageing, while the new Department of Families, Fairness and Housing will be led by Minister Richard Wynne and take some portfolios from the Premier's department. And there was a grim reminder of the impact of quarantine blunders, with the death of a woman in her 70s who first contracted COVID back in July. Richard Willingham, ABC News, Melbourne.